Hey guys, it's me, Aaron Grant again in another YouTube video. I'm glad to be back. I want to give you guys some more free value. And in today's video, we're going to be doing a more in-depth breakdown of TikTok ads. Now, and requested in my last video made about TikTok ads, you guys pretty much asked me, hey Aaron, instead of kind of explaining to us and talking to us, we want to actually see you go into the ads manager and set up a campaign as you normally would. So as you guys requested, I'm going to be doing that today. In today's video, I'm going to be breaking down the ad strategy that me and my students use to make hundreds of thousands of dollars every single month Shopify dropshipping by running TikTok ads. All right, so I don't want to waste any time. I want to hop right into the ads manager and show you guys exactly how to set up everything properly. Now, if you do not know how to set up a TikTok ads account or don't know how to set up your TikTok ads manager, I've made a video. I think it's a few videos behind this video, made it a few weeks ago, pretty much breaking down maybe the more beginner aspect of just setting up the whole TikTok ads manager, how to do it properly, all that stuff is pretty much broken down. So I'll link that video somewhere here, but make sure to check that video out if you do not know how to set up the TikTok ads manager properly. You must do that before you can go play around with campaigns, ad groups, creatives, all that stuff. It's very, very crucial to go ahead and do that first. So check that video out first before you watch this video. Unless you already watched that, then let's continue on. All right, so let's hop into the TikTok ads manager. The first thing we wanna do is we wanna go ahead and select custom mode. After that, we're gonna be redirected to this page. We're going for website conversions because we're trying to go ahead and drive sales to it. Now, it's pretty much just gonna ask you to go ahead and name your campaign and do all of these things. Just again, do everything I do exactly to the T. We're gonna be running a CBO in this test here, so make sure to select campaign budget optimization, and we're gonna set it to a daily budget of 50. Now, after that, we're gonna be in here. What you wanna make sure to go ahead and do, and something that I will not show in this video, is going ahead and actually setting up your pixel. It's very, very simple. If you just go through the steps that TikTok gives you, it's not hard to set up the pixel at all. So you wanna make sure to go ahead and set up your TikTok pixel before running ads, because what the pixel does is it tracks all your data when you run your ads. So you're able to target the best consumers and the best buyers when you actually do decide to run ads. After that, you wanna make sure you set the optimization event to complete payment. Now, between automatic placement and select placement, you can kind of test with either or. I've noticed that sometimes it works better when you're running with strictly automatic placement, and sometimes I've noticed you just work with select placement. Now, if you're doing select placement, you wanna make sure you go ahead and just put TikTok and do include search results, unless you wanna run, again, automatic placement, see what works better for you. Then after that, you wanna go into advanced settings. Now, advanced settings is very, very important, okay? We wanna make sure there's a few things to keep in mind. Now, in the top, you'll see here something that says user comment, okay? User comment is pretty much allows a person who sees your ad to either comment or allows them to not comment. So there's pros and cons. So if you do allow users to comment, one thing that you'll get is a lot of negative comments, just because some people will know you're dropshipping. Some people will, again, leave just negative reviews overall. And one negative comment can greatly affect your ad campaign. It can greatly destroy your metrics. One comment, really, it has the effect to do something like that. So if you are going to leave user comments on, you wanna make sure that you're going to be managing your comments throughout the entire day. Do not let an hour go by where you're not watching your comments, because again, a few negative comments can roll over into the performance of your whole campaign. So if you are not ready to go ahead and manage your user comments throughout the entire day, I recommend leaving user comment off. However, leaving user comment on can also just give a better effect, because it can kind of give trust to the person seeing your ad. Like if you leave a lot of comments and there's a lot of positive comments, right? That can again have a great effect. The same thing as if you get negative comments can have a negative effect. So that's something to keep in mind. All right, I want to point that out. I feel like not a lot of people point that out. All right, now for the two ones below, you want to turn off video download. You don't want to have people downloading your ads and just ripping them completely. We at least want to make their job a little bit difficult. And then with video sharing, you can keep that on so they can, share it with friends or share it with other people. All right. Now, again, remember the user comment stuff. If you're not going to manage your comments day to day, I highly recommend turning user comments off. Okay. You don't want to deal with issues where you're just getting a bunch of negative comments and affects your ad campaign. So when it comes down to targeting, it's very simple. We're going to leave the targeting simple, very, very simple. Okay. We're going to leave it at United States. All right. We're going to leave it as all genders, and we're gonna leave the age from 18 to 55 plus. All right, this is called broad targeting. All right, we don't have any specific income or specific demographic that we're targeting. We're pretty much letting TikTok do all the work for us and finding the best audience to show the ads to. This is very, very common and very, very popular right now. Everyone's pretty much been running this because the TikTok algorithm is very, very strong. Again, it can find you your best audience. Back in the day when we were running Facebook ads, we'd have to find our specific audience to target, all these little different things. With this, very, very simple. We can leave this all broad targeting. All right. Now, after we've gone ahead and done that, you're going to scroll down. Obviously, you're going to see the budget and schedule. This is another important part. You want to make sure you set your ads to run the next day at 0000. So pretty much midnight. Make sure you set your ads to run the next day at 0000. Very, very important. Okay, just make sure go ahead and do that. I don't really know the whole logic behind it. I think you just get a full day of running ads, so you don't get a day like 2 hours from the day before and then 24 hours the next day. Again, just starts at a brand new day. Very, very simple. All right, now you'll also see some other stuff there. You don't really need to play around with that just yet. We may go over that stuff in the next video. Now with the optimization goal, we want to leave it as conversion. Okay, now again, all this other stuff you don't really have to play with. This is stuff that we can play with down the line when you guys get into more maybe advanced strategies. But for right now, this is a strategy that will make you your first 100,000, your first 200,000, your first $300,000 in Shopify dropshipping simply by just running this strategy. After we've gone ahead and set up the pretty much the ad group level and the campaign level, we're going to get into the actual creative level where we're editing the creatives. Now, one thing I want to mention, creatives are some of the most important parts about your entire campaign. So you want to make sure to focus on this. Now, a lot of people, what they tend to do is they rip creatives, they steal people's content, right? They make mediocre creatives. I do not recommend that, guys. So this is why I've partnered with Viral Ecom Ads to allow you guys to get the best creatives for the, pretty much the best bang for your buck. Because again, creatives are the most important part about your entire campaign. As you guys have noticed, I really haven't touched much. I haven't really played with the targeting. All the work is done in the creative, so you don't want to cheap out on that part. You don't want to steal other people's content because you risk getting banned by TikTok, okay? You want to make sure you get the best creative. So down in the link in the description, I have a code that gives you 15% off any ads made. You can get TikTok ads, so those specific TikTok ads that are like content that's UGC, right? That looks really, really good. They're specifically optimized for TikTok, so it works perfectly. If you're running ads on Facebook, they even had ads that are specifically made to be optimized for Facebook, or they even have image ads. But me, for this ad strategy, I recommend using their TikTok package. They have the best ads, trust me. I've been using them for honestly a few months now, and I've been getting a lot better metrics, so I highly recommend, if you're going to run this ad strategy, go ahead, check out Viral Ecom Ads. Again, down below there's a 15% off code where you guys can get 15% off, and there's different packages. You can get 3 ads, 6 ads, 9 ads, whatever the case may be, right? Viral Ecom Ads is the way to go for your creatives. Now, with Viral Ecom Ads, your ads will literally be delivered within 24 hours. So the day after, you can literally get all your ads ready to go, ready to run, and they're made perfectly. Okay, and the great thing about Viral Ecom Ads is the purchasing process is very, very simple. You go onto their site, you tell them exactly how many ads you want, what package you want, all that stuff. Simply fill out all the order information. Again, very easily, just kind of import some stuff, and they pretty much do the rest of the work for you. You guys don't have to do any of those annoying editing apps that, you're constantly having issues, constantly crashing, refreshing. You don't know how to make the perfect ad. Let Viral Ecom Ads handle it for you so you don't make any mistakes on that crucial part of dropshipping and running TikTok ads. So a reminder, in the link in this description of this video, if you're interested in getting ads made by Viral Ecom Ads, I can get you up to 15% off any of the packages. So I highly recommend you use that link, and I highly recommend you guys use Viral Ecom Ads for your creatives, because again, I don't want you guys to steal creatives, get burned on TikTok, get permanently banned from running ads. There's a lot of risks when you steal content. So I highly recommend you guys use Viral Ecom Ads. All right, so now that I told you guys where I make my creatives, I'm just gonna show you guys exactly what I do on the creative level so you guys can copy it step by step and make sure you guys do it the proper way. All right, so there's one thing that you're gonna notice. You're gonna see something that says use TikTok account to deliver Spark ads. All right, now Spark ads is a video I may make later down the future if you guys request it. You can get better metrics if you use Spark ads because you're kind of combining organic with paid ads. If you guys are not familiar with what organic is, it's pretty much just posting videos on TikTok and simply just getting organic traffic. You're not paying for the traffic, it's coming from the TikTok algorithm, and from there you get sales. It's kind of combining the two, and that's what Spark ads does. It allows you to run ads from an actual TikTok account. That's something I may again make another video about. In this video, I'm not gonna be really going over Spark ads. In this video, I don't use Spark ads. I don't use this in the strategy, but you can, okay? Now at the top, you're also gonna know something that you see something that says smart creative ads. You're gonna wanna make sure to go ahead and turn that on. After that, you're gonna have to set up a custom identity. You guys can see here in this video, I pretty much did a test product just to set up a test account, custom identity. So you wanna make sure to go ahead and do that before you run ads. You're gonna have to. Now, after you've gone ahead and turned on smart creative ads, you're gonna actually have to upload your videos, and I'm gonna have to blur these out because these are from one of my products, okay? I highly recommend having at least 5 to 6 creatives. Any more, the more the better. You can run with like 3 to 4, but I think the more the merrier. Just because again, with creatives, we're testing different angles, different promotional styles, all that stuff. We just again want to find out what works best. So I highly recommend testing more than 3 creatives. And in this video, I'm uploading 5, as you guys can see. So after you uploaded them, what you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to add captions. You can use ChatGPT to generate these for you. For this video, I just kind of did it off the top of my head. I've been doing this for so long. So I did 50% off today only. You need this product today, right? Just again, simple things that are gonna catch people's attention and go ahead and get them to click on the ad. Our sale is over, right? Just again, simple sentences that are gonna get these people's attention. The caption is not as important as the video. The actual creative is probably the most important part of this whole process, but these are other factors and other things that again, that can increase your performance. What this is gonna do is with smart creative ads, it's pretty much gonna match different captions with different videos to see which combination works the best. So TikTok is pretty much doing the work for you. You guys are gonna notice with a lot of these ad strategies, we're really making TikTok do all the work for us. We're not really doing any targeting, any specific things. We're kind of just having TikTok do that all for us. Now, after that, you want to make sure you set the call to action to dynamic. So what dynamic does is allows TikTok to generate their call to actions. And what you want to do is you want to actually view the selected text like I'm doing here, and make sure, you know, there's not any ones that you don't think should work. Like I usually don't put read more. I let TikTok do the rest, but I stay away from ones that say like read more, or you can just honestly leave it. I just make sure that TikTok doesn't generate any wacky ones. Okay, after that, you simply confirm and you're pretty much good to go on the ad creative level. Now again, I really recommend using viral e-com ads for the creatives. Your creatives are some of the most important part of your entire campaign. All right, now again, smart creative ads, so you can go ahead and do all the captions as well. And then after that, all you have to do is add the link of your website. So again, with the link of your website, you don't want to put your home page, you don't want to put your contact us page, you don't want to put your TikTok page, you want to put your product page, okay? That's very important. Maybe it's a mistake some beginners make. I'm not really sure, to be honest with you. But again, you want to make sure you put the product page, not any other page. You just want the people to go onto your product lander. Now, with your product lander, that's something that you want to focus on. If you guys want me to make a video on how to make the best landing pages, I can go ahead and do that for you guys. Just comment down below and feel free to comment any other questions that you guys may have. After that, you're all set to go. You can go ahead and submit the campaign and you're all set. Now, there's a few other things I want to talk about in this ad strategy. Now, obviously you guys saw I set up one of the ad groups. Now, within this strategy with CBOs, you're going to want to have 10 ad groups. So what you'll simply do is you'll go in, click the ad group that you've just made and copy it 9 times. So within that campaign, you're going to have 10 ad groups within that same campaign. All right. Other things again to mention, make sure they don't, sometimes when you duplicate things, they switch off certain things. So you want to make sure that everything stays the same when you duplicate it. So everything that I just showed you in that video, make sure the ad group level is the same and make sure the creative level is the same. Now, a few rules that I want to talk about when you're running these, because now that you've honestly set up the CBO, again, you want to have, I recommend 5 campaigns. So what we just did 5 times with 10 ad groups within, okay? Now, if you're not working with the biggest budget, you can run 1 CBO, spend $50 a day. You're not really gonna see much progress and really know too well. So I recommend running 5 CBOs, $50 each with 10 campaigns in each. All right, now again, if you don't have the large budget, try to run as many as you can, 2, 3, but with my strategy, I run 5 CBOs, all right? Now, a few rules I wanna talk about when running these ads. First thing is, before you even start running, you wanna find your break-even ROAS. Now, in the description down below, I'm gonna leave a calculator that's gonna allow you to pretty much find your break-even ROAS. So you just put in a few numbers and it'll tell you your break-even ROAS. That's very important to understand what your actual break-even ROAS is so you know if your ads are actually profitable or not, because how are you supposed to make money if you don't know when you're making profit? So now that you know how I've set up my ad campaign, my ad group level, my creatives, all that, right? You know how I do it all. I hope this video was able to help you guys out when setting up your ad campaigns. I wanted to actually show you guys doing it so you guys could just copy it step by step. Now, again, if you have any other questions, feel free to comment down below and I'll always make sure to answer your comments within the first 24 to 48 hours. And if you haven't already, make sure to watch my prior video on TikTok ads so you can understand a little bit more about what I just showed you in this video. And if you haven't already, make sure to click the link in the description down below to go ahead and get your creatives from viral e-com ads, because those are the most important part about your entire ad campaign. Without good creatives, I guarantee you, you will not make any money. And if you haven't already, make sure to go ahead and sign up for your TikTok ads manager down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, if you have any comments, feel free to comment down below. Make sure to go ahead and subscribe, hit the like button, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.